Welcome back to Scarlet Hallow, everyone. I'm Brian. In the last episode, we sacrificed some of our years to go ahead and save Oscar and Rosalina's house from someone who had gotten killed by the Scarlets back in the old days of old. And now we're gonna see what the consequences of those actions are. My guess is that it definitely did a number on me. And like I said at the end of the last episode, I think I understand now why they were saying that you won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Because I think, like, by the end of this game, what's probably going to end up happening, I don't even think the full game is even released, as far as I know. I think they've been releasing it in chapters, so we might have, an Andy and Lele thing where we just have to wait for the next episodes, but I'm thinking that by the end of this game, either Tabitha or I am gonna die. But let's figure that out. Also, I have like a quick little minor theory too. I have a feeling that the reason why Reese is sick is because his house is haunted. His house is haunted. I think somebody died in her house, in the doctor's house, and it was probably Scarlet related. Because the only reason why I could think that I was so compelled to want to go into the room. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's continue on and learn what the consequences of my actions are now. That's some good shit right there. Alright. Zane walks off down the road. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea that what y'all were planning to do. Wait, what's wrong with Sybil? I mean, what happened to the side of her hair there? Is that just dirt, or is that a consequence of what she did to get through to save us? How are we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kanika stops mid-sentence as she realizes what's happened to you. Oh my God, Masamune, you poor thing. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. Poor Rosalina. I'll make sure to bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing. What's going on with you there, Sybil? Seriously, what's wrong with you there, girl? Mom. This is no time for tea. Jesus, the girl's lost a leg. She needs a real medication. Real medication comes from natural ingredients, doesn't it? What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly would prescribe. And the size. After all you've seen, are you really so sure you have that much of a grasp on the real and unreal? Hey, Master Mooney, did you... Yeah, it's over. I'm so happy I could help. All that matters is that Rosalie can go back to sleeping in her own home. It better be over, because I feel like I aged at least a decade. Are you see what happened to my face? Yeah, years of my life for you to live here. I hope it's worth it. Taking responsibility for something that should have been dealt with decades ago. Remain silent. I feel like the only thing that's appropriate to say in this thing is, yeah, it's over. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm happy I could help. Yes, it's good that Rosalind can go back to sleeping in her own room, but the rest of these are kind of like true dick moves. But yeah, I think the only thing that's really appropriate is to say, yeah, it's over. It feels like something that I would say is that, yes, it's over now. Yeah, it's over. Masharune, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make this up to you. You can give Rosalina a good life is what you can do. So that really happened then. That ghost really took away years of your life. I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price. Those years were unfortunately what it took to put that spirit to rest. So if it decided to take years off my life now, what's it gonna take down the road when we take care of Reese, I'm guessing, and whatever else is going on in Scarlet Hollow right now? I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid the price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. Look, I decided to do it myself. I got nobody to blame but myself for what happened. And I'm gonna suffer the consequences of those actions. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just... it's just so unfair. What's done is done. I'm happy. This was my choice. Don't bring Tabitha into this. Tabitha doesn't know anyone anything. What's wrong with you? It's because I happen to make a choice. It doesn't mean that someone else should have been obligated to make it instead. It's kind of the whole point of having free will. I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable. I kind of thought she wouldn't have let me go through that. A fool am I. I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. That is something that I would say. I feel like... I mean, but going off what I said, this was my choice to make. I feel like this is more... I mean, it feels like it's a firm response. So yeah. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. See? This is why Tabitha should have done it. Your life has changed forever and you're just okay with it? I agree. It is unfair. But I did my best to sway her and we're done. No use in dwelling on things. Kanika takes a deep breath and sighs. She's looking a bit tired. Or maybe that's just the shadow in her eye, one of the two. Yeah, no, Masamune. Salt and pepper look is good on you. Maybe this isn't all bad. Kanika! Sorry, just trying to be positive. Stella's way better at that. She okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's just standing out by herself. I think I know why she's doing it. But I think we'll find out in a little bit when we actually get to talk to her. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who has just seen a ghost. But this is Stella we're talking about. I'm gonna go talk to Stella. I'm gonna go check in with her. You walk over to Stella. I've never seen anything like we saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful. And I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it. Oh, hey Masamune. So I guess ghosts actually are real, huh? I'm trying to tell you a while for that stuff. So sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. You seem shell-shocked. You okay? I'm so sorry, Masamune. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? She hurries off down the road. What if she's still possessed? I think she took the brunt of things in there. I wonder if she's having a hard time right now. I'm starting to think Stella might be a flake. I guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. I'm the one who gave up years of my life. You don't see me yet. Man, what a dick. Good lord. I think she took the brunt of things in there. I wonder why she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens. And I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'll just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. You'd better not get any ideas either, Masamune. You need time to recover. There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you and Stella are right and there's another one in the clinic. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You been fighting curvies around town and they've been giving you visions? This is news to me, too. I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Masamune, the other time I love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had the chance to rest. Yeah, I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? Not like he knew, forgot. Well, okay, I guess he didn't know. Oh, I see what he, yeah. I mean, to be fair, she's the one that wanted to do it, so again, she's suffering the consequences of her own actions as well. She'd have listened to him to begin with, she wouldn't have been into that problem. On the other hand, though, if I hadn't invited all these people, none of them would have been involved either. So I guess I'm just about as big a dick as they are. He is, I guess. Yeah, after everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? You couldn't have known what was going to happen, Oscar. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar. None of us took you seriously, though. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. You're right, we should have stopped. Were you all conscious that whole time? What was it like being... Oh, these are all things that I... Okay, we're just gonna go here. Yeah, I'd seen it before. And I should have known it could get worse. And I should have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. You tried, we were just gonna sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was gonna make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. I know you both had a difficult time of this, but the storm is past. Things will get better from there. Ran away in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed her Dustin with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. I mean, they're kind of soft, right? They probably wouldn't be that hard to crush. Maybe. And there is someone else in there, but that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Masamune for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Were you all conscious that whole time? Everyone glanced at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away. See how exhausted they are. How unsettled. Yeah. It was awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly awful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we remember everything. At least up until Shibbo showed up and snapped us out of it. What was it like, being puppeted? They all glanced away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up! I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out. It was like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said. It's like it was burned into my memory. You poor souls. I can't begin to imagine what you have all been through. Any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. Words just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. I was mostly scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I felt, I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger. Let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you. All of you. Again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Masamune? If I manage to get out of bed, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Kanika wearily trucks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil placed a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happening to you. Let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. Swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon. You and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Masamune. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. I guess it's just the two of us now. So you have no idea who you were. I could roughly place most of the others. None whatsoever. But I remember everything I said. I remember that cold feeling. Prisoner of the Scarlets. Wonder what your family was up to back then. I guess we can add to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, but for now, it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I felt like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. So you don't regret coming tonight? I can't believe you're the one being apologetic right now. These bruises are temporary, you know? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days. But it was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense. How many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? I guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll go with that. Avery chuckles and grabs at their ribs, wincing. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know the night was horrific, but it was also thrilling. Knowing we all went through it together makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me, I'd better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. And, hope you feel better soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here. Okay. Ah, she's been sitting in the car the whole time? Oh, it's my screen. It's not Sybil. This is just what's on my screen right now. Oh my. I didn't even pay attention to all of that. Oh my. As soon as you get into the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelm you. The ache in your bones becomes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat, and your eyelids pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets. We're back. Need me to carry you inside? I don't want to think about how many years of gains got undone tonight. Did I dream that I gave up years of my life just to get rid of a ghost, or that actually happened? Dang, I was asleep the whole ride. It'd be really nice, actually. It hurts to be alive. What the hell, why not? That'd be really nice, actually. It hurts to be alive. I was kidding. I'm not actually going to carry you. Now come on, let's get you to bed. Fine! See if I care. Jerk. I would have carried you. You're back inside. Chill the night breeze is a little better here. Your legs are still numb with exhaustion. Well, we're back. Matt, I have to imagine you want to get to bed. I want to talk about Wayne really quick. You really have the energy to keep talking? Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? No, he's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Stella's irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. Hey, what does he know that you're... why is he all gross? He's sick or something. Probably part of why he's such a creepy weirdo now. I don't know if it's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. Talking isn't doing much good for your condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor. You can barely stand right now. We're getting you to bed. You're too tired to possibly object. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. And then the bus comes. I have to stay in touch after all this is done. And then we never get to see each other again? Then we never get to see each other again? Yes, we'll never have to see you. Oh my god, why? Why did you have to give me that creepy smile for, man? You have a pretty smile. Oh wait, we're looking at it from the side though too. Whatever, you have a nice smile. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. Before your thoughts can drift away into nightmarish recollections of hours past, your phone buzzes on the nightstand. Hey, sorry I ran off earlier. Wound up in a really bad headspace. I care about you so much. So sorry you got hurt in there. Just need some time to get a handle on things. Sorry. I'm the sorry one. I let that ghost hurt you. I thought proving ghosts were real would be exciting to you. You don't have time. Disney's are still out there. Get a grip, Stella. You know, I want to be turned on. I'm here if you need me. Put your phone back on the nightstand. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Episode 4 awaits. If you'd like to say before continuing, please do so now. Episode 4 awaits. Let's go. Explore us on Blue Sky. I just checked the links real quick because I was curious to see like where they led. This leads to like a Twitter kind of thing, and you already know what Discord is, so I don't have to tell you about that. I'm wondering if I should post like a link to my Discord. If you guys are interested, let me know. Anyways, I mean, it's kind of dead there right now, but I do have one, so if you feel like you want to go ahead and join the Discord, let me know. I'll put a link in the description, and you can join it if you so choose. But again, it's dead, so I'm just saying. Continue. Note: decision you made in Chapter 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. Would you like to see a recap before starting Chapter 4? No. You open your eyes. It's a new day. And you feel like shit. You were hoping some of your strength would return to you after a good night's sleep. You feel just as drained as when you dug yourself out of that shallow grave. Your limbs are heavy, and your heart struggles to keep up with your movements. You feel like you've lost something that was very important to you. Powerful build. Your thoughts drift to the countless hours you spent pushing your body to its physical limits. It's as though the peak of a mountain you've been climbing your entire life has been sawn off, leaving you to contemplate a disappointing plateau. I don't care what happens to me. I made the right decision. I'll do it again. What have I done? This is great. Can't wait to finally be dead. Life goes on. What happened yesterday. Today's another day. I have no strong opinions of what happened last night. Did what had to be done. Yes, you did what had to be done. Who knows what would have happened had you left that ghost behind to fester. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. Your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. I also wanted to ask if you've heard from Stella. Check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. Yeah. Hey, I'm kind of worried you ran out. Tell me as soon as you got the chance. That Wayne guy didn't come after you, did he? Nick and I are pretty worried about you. How's my favorite creature? Hey! Send Stella a photo of a nervous puppet. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of worried after you ran out. Tell me as soon as you get the chance. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. I was gonna say she messaged me last night. Seems like she just has some stuff on her mind she needs to work through. I mean, it's not wrong. She does. Hello. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad at least someone's heard from her. But I'm still kind of worried. A little bit odd for her to just dip with everything going on. I think we should look for her. Let's meet up in town, okay? Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Visit Dustin! Dustin! Oh my. You open the drawer. They both have bread now. Human is back! Smell old now. Maybe changed mind about eating us. Could be the end of Dustin and Dustin Mom. I never eat you. I love you. Doesn't Mom know better than to trust? When push comes to shove, survival more important than friendship. Doesn't Mom spend too much time outside? It's different inside. There are enough bread for everyone. No need to eat friends. Dustin still has childhood innocence. Hope Dustin gets to keep that innocence forever. I guess your glass house still has that squatter? Tried to reclaim house last night, but an asshole squatter too big and strong. Dustin Mom said no chance. Might have to live in Dustin house forever. Human big and strong too. Probably more big and push than asshole squatter. You fight? Give Dustin Mom glass house back? You've given your track weather the past couple of days, given the chance to fight something physical and real. Sounds like an excellent change of pace. Assuming, of course, that Dustin Mom's squatter is physical and real. A fight seemed like the perfect opportunity to give this wrinkly body a test run. Hopefully I didn't lose too much of my gains. No way. Yeah, I'm busy, Dustin. I'm not set to question a possum. Dude, that's rude. I kind of like this one, though. But I also like this one, too. Anything for you, Dustin. Squatter may have sharp things on head. Human, be careful. But Dustin Mama be eternally grateful to human. Dustin, too. Close the drawer. I should get going. Okay. That's that. Let's check the closet again. You'd make your way into the closet. No denying it. The doll moved at some point since your most recent visit. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. Something to mull over for the rest of the day. Take a shower. I will take a shower before starting the rest of your day. Step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The hot water soothes your aching joints. Despite the state of the bathroom, the shower is a good place. As it rinses your body clean, you think about the door in the clinic. Still drawn to it even now. You'll be going back there today, you're sure of it. Think about the specter of an early death that now hangs over you. Think about the afterlife. It's unhealthy. It's undeniably real at this point, and what you've seen is terrifying. Think about Stella running off last night. Hopefully she's just sleeping in. Think about Rosalina's shattered leg in the image of a foot. Nope. You're feverishly trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're a part of the dirt that coats you. Think of Sybil's warming. The worst yet to come. Think about Wayne. Think about someone special. Think about finding out this hellhole in your own bed. Think about Stella running off last night. Hopefully she's just sleeping in. You're done here. Turn off the faucet and try yourself off. You're done here. Turn off the faucet. Okay, head downstairs. It's time to face your cousin. Oh boy. You find her in the kitchen. Her shoulders hunched in a tight ball of anxiety. They're striking! This week of all weeks! As if I didn't have enough on my plate already. So that's why the trees are here? They weren't predicting the strike. Usually I'm pro-union, but do you even know what the strikers even want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any one of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune. You risked your life to pull those kids out of the mine the other day. You should get off your back. Yeah, exactly. We almost died down there. Unbelievable this is how this town's decided to repay me. Okay. So ghosts are real. So can I get over that? I can. What does that actually change about anything? You're Scarlet. You're probably going to die young anyways, and I still have a mind to run. I don't appreciate that, Tabitha. I did that for you. We should have left. Do you regret what? Yes. No. The eye roll pretty much says it all. Of course I do. We should have left. You dug your early grave, now lie in it. Wow. Hear anything for Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. You know what the hell, why not? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what this is. Tabitha bristles. You really are Vivian's kid, aren't you? Trying to bow out just when things get... Not giving up like that. This is the Scarlet mine. I'm not just going to cash out on our family's legacy. I'm bringing the mine back to life one way or another. Probably should get going, right? Yeah. I've done it long enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. Let me know if you get in trouble, okay? She does care. She just has a shitty way of showing it. Tabitha slips past you. Heavy boots thudding down the hall. She marches away to face her employees. Time to figure out the rest of your day. Time to frou-frou! You walk over to the cat. Oh, c'est toi. Qu'est-ce que tu veux maintenant? Wait, there is something different with you. Have the years finally caught up to you? I made a deal with a ghost. I'm old now. Every day that we open our eyes, we are making a deal with life. All of us are stones on the shore, weathered a little more each day by the relentless tides of time. Frou-Frou's a pretty smart kitty. We will all be ground to dust by an uncaring universe, but that is the beauty of life. You know anything about the stone carvings scattered around town? I am not here to be your commentator, Chen detective. Je suis un chat. I am here to watch you flail about in the darkness. I am not here to provide answers to whatever mysteries confound your feeble American mind. Will you ever let me pet you? And coat my fur in your disgusting human oils? None! Nod respectfully to Frou-Frou. She scoffs, her tail twitching with annoyance, but you can sense she's less annoyed than she usually is. Maybe she's getting used to you. I think bye, Frou-Frou. Good talk. She scoffs as you turn away. Investigate the garden. Whatever kicked out Dustin's mom is in the garden right now. Better look into it before you head into town. The air is chilly today. The overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds. Investigate the greenhouse. You start carefully picking your way through the underbrush. Doesn't take much effort to find a path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and tangled vines litter the ground around the greenhouse. The glass house, one would say. You step towards the door. It's sealed shut by a lock, and you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient clouded glass. Examine the lock. You examine the lock. Looks sturdy. You need some tools if you're going to get this open. Maybe Stella or Kanika can lend a hand later. Or you can just bash it open right here, right now. Shouldn't be hard to find a rock. Let's try to whisper to what's behind the door. What's your name, little guy? Goat. What are you doing in the greenhouse? Human put me here. Can't complain. Pretty sweet digs, honestly. Stays nice and warm and then... And there's plenty of these, too. Does that human have a brown coat and big boots? Coat like what? Fur? Nah, not brown fur, yellow fur, just on top. Like all you humans. Don't know what boots are, can't help you there. Where'd you come from? Farm. Used to live with other guys like me, kinda miss them. But not that much. Don't gotta say anymore. Hey, whoever you are, there's a possum that would like you to leave. She was here first. This is her house. Don't wanna leave. I live here now, she can deal. The lock might be enough to stop whatever is in the greenhouse from leaving, but it won't be able to keep you out. You find a suitable rock and bash it open. A warm barnyard smell fills your senses as you stare down at the goat within. It stares back up with you from its place on the tiled floor, surrounded by dried herbs. Untie the goat! You unclip the rope, tying the goat to the greenhouse. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's my rope, put it back! Rita, you're free. Go on. That's off into the wilderness. Nobody can keep you here any longer. Who said I wanted to leave? There are some sweet digs. I ain't giving them up for nothing. You hear me? Look, I try to take care of this diplomatically. I gave you the opportunity to leave, but no. No. You decided to be a goat. And now I'm going to get you out of the greenhouse. You do your best to force the goat out of the greenhouse, but you're weak now because you're stupid. He doesn't want to leave. Every time you manage to finally shove it out the door, it immediately finds a way back in. And with the locks broken, there's nothing stopping it from coming back as soon as you're gone. Nice try, buddy. But this is my house. You think I don't know my rights? I'm squatting here. Okay, well, guess I shouldn't have broke the lock, I guess, huh? Oh well, you turned to leave. Hey, close the door on the way out, will ya? It's nippy out there. Screw you, goat. You suddenly the door open as you head back outside. Dick. You head back to the estate. You investigate the garden. Stella missing? It's best not to keep Kanika waiting for much longer. Fuel up with a PB&J! If Stella's MIA, who knows when you'll get a chance to eat? And who knows just how much your new affliction will affect your appetite. You make yourself a PB&J and anticipation for the long day ahead of you. And that's that. Head to town. It's time to head to town. You head to the front door and begin your trek to the town below. I'm going to say, the birds sound different today. Muffled, like your ears are full of cotton. Dull sun shines down on the surrounding wilderness, seeming to wash the color from the world. But you're adjusting. Already your body's starting to accept the change that has come over it. You accept that this is how things will be from here on out. You can't help but feel countless eyes watching you from the tree line. A feeling that reminds you of your time in the woods with Stella. Ditchlings shouldn't be out in the middle of the day, though. Getting bolder. You're surprised you find a familiar face making its way up the path towards you. Hey, I was just coming to see you. Hope you were able to get some sleep after everything that happened last night. They don't say anything about your appearance, but you can see them take you in. The light of day not revealing your new features clearly for the first time. You doing okay? I'm old now, my bones hurt. You know, aging like this isn't too bad. I'll manage just fine. I regret what I did. I should have left there in time. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Here for a good time, not a long time. You know, I'm old now. My bones hurt. I'll manage just fine. You know, age like this isn't too bad. I'll manage just fine. The gray streak is pretty cool. Adds some sophistication to your look. That ghost was trying to punish you, but I think it wound up doing you a favor. You were coming to see me, that's sweet. They're just everywhere now, even during the daytime. Avery turns to survey the tree line. I noticed a few on my way up. They're kind of funny, now that I'm getting a good look at them. With their scrunched up little Shar-Pei faces. So, should I be worried about these things? I know they're a bad omen or something, but like, are they dangerous? They're not gonna eat me if I take a wrong turn, right? They're not a big deal, just hit them with a stick or something. I punched one and left an imprint of my fist in his face. Wayne stepped on one and it exploded. They're not very threatening. Maybe they're not threatening to you. You're kind of ripped. And that Wayne guy? I mean, he's not human, right? Still, if you're not worried, I won't worry either. I'm sure I'll just be sure to keep an eye out for a stick, I guess. How are you doing today? You know cat last night? I'm great. Something like possession. Kind of feel like there are more upsides than downsides. There are a lot of people out there who can say they've been through something like that. Pretty cool badge of honor as far as I'm concerned. Have you heard anything from Stella? I haven't heard from her. Though we don't text much, and I haven't checked with Winnie to see if she came in for an early breakfast or anything. But you hadn't heard from her. That doesn't sound great. Seeing her like that last night was awful. She's usually so unflappable. Kanika and I are meeting up to look for Stella. Wanna come? Absolutely. I told Winnie I'd be coming in late today, so I've got time. I don't know how much time, though. What I saw this morning, there's already a few miners holed up in there. They must be using it as the home base for the strike. Oh, by the way, there's a strike going on. I'm sure you already know that, though. After Matt Tabitha would have told you this morning. Yeah, let's head to town. Let's head to town. Yeah, good idea. You and Avery start back down the path of town. It isn't long until you once again find yourself on the main streets of Scarlet Hallow. Basamune, you made it! And you picked up Avery along the way. Hope you're both doing okay, like, emotionally. Yeah, I'm not too bad. That's good. I feel like I got crushed by a steamroller or something. Joints all out of whack. Totally exhausted and super foggy. Mom has been insisting I caught a cold, but I wasn't buying it. But as of this morning, I've come around. It's definitely something beyond exhaustion, even considering the ridiculously stressful week we've all had. But I'm not going to let that stop me from looking for Stella. You still think there could be a rational explanation for all this? Kanika sighs heavily. Rational? Sure. Rooted in the reality that until a few days ago I thought was devoid of all magic and supernatural shit? No. Ghosts are real. They can suck you into illusionary dimensions and puppet your body like a fleshy marionette. Next thing you know, we'll find out there's a secret society of warlocks running the country, or that angels are real. Gotta admit, it's kind of thrilling, isn't it? Anything could be possible. Who knows what the new day holds for all of us? It would be a little more thrilling if it weren't terrifying. All the magical stuff we've found so far just wants to hurt us. We need a magical being that's on our side. Where are the magical girls when you need them? Seriously, we need Sailor Moon and stuff like that to come in and save us. Though I guess we already have an animal whisperer, don't we? That's pretty magical. Oh wait, that was Kanika. Wait, you can talk to animals? For real? When were you gonna tell me? Wow, I'm gonna need you to tell me what every animal we meet is saying. This is too cool. You, really took that in stride, didn't you? I take everything in stride. There's no better way to live. Kanika, your mom's totally a witch, right? Maybe she's a magical girl. No way. She's just a new witch, crystal and herbs lady. She's not... You don't think. She could be for real. Anything seems possible these days. But that would mean everything I thought I knew was wrong. And my whole life has been a lie. Ugh. I had to take a page out of Stella's book and just block this shit out. I need to be focused. Can't keep having all these existential crises. Is someone there in the general store while we go looking for Stella? Screw the general store, Mom can deal. Whoa, did I miss something? You good, Kanika? Just some family drama. I'm sure I was going to take a sick day anyway. I don't want to affect the entire town with whatever cold this is. Instead, I'll just affect both of you and whoever else you come across while looking for Stella. I'm supposed to see your mom at some point today. Maybe she'll find some light on things. I'm not sure what she's planning to tell you today, but she could have told us all of us last night. Maybe she's going to read your fortune. After last night, I wouldn't doubt that she actually could. Mom always had a bit of that Glinda vibe going for her. Yeah, maybe I should stop making fun of her whole new age mystic thing. A lot's happened in the past couple of days. Okay, let's get started. I don't want to waste another minute. Where to first? Okay, let's go to Stella's house. Go to the mines. Let Avery know that Kanika can take it from here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's go to Stella's house first. Okay, let's go to Stella's house. Good place to start. Maybe she just slept in. That's what I'm hoping. I would have gone already, but I was kind of nervous about doing anything by myself today, just in case I ran into yet another horror from beyond the veil or whatever. I mean, that's fair. You make your way towards Stella's house. Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. Creaks open. Your protective instincts set in. The muscles in your arms tighten. Your shoulders straighten. Danger lurks ahead. You're ready for it. For the life of you, you can't remember Stella closed the door behind her when the two of you left for the library yesterday morning. We ate breakfast here together yesterday morning, but I can't remember if she closed the door. She must have, right? She's dead! Stella died, it's all my fault. Not okay. I'm not from around here. Did normal people leave their doors open? Oh, okay. Let's go in. I want to say this first. We ate breakfast together yesterday morning and left together, but I can't remember if she closed the door. She must have, right? It's okay. Don't worry about trying to remember. Hopefully we'll be able to clear up who left the door open when we walk in and see Stella alive and well and just not answering her phone for some... No. Oh, no. Am I gonna get Doki Doki Literature Clubbed right now? Ah, Jesus Christ, no, 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 no. Could be she came home last night and forgot to close it all the way. Happens to the best of us. Or maybe she couldn't close it because something happened to her before she had the chance. Ugh, I need to stop worrying myself over nothing. The door doesn't mean anything. But the fact that Gretchen isn't there right now is. Any dog worth their snuff probably would have made some kind of entrance right now. That's got me worried. Because I don't know about you guys. I've had a lot of dogs in my life, and I don't think I've ever had a dog that did not respond when somebody came to the house. Or at least made their presence known in some case. Might as well invite ourselves in, right? Yeah, we're going in. You take a few steps forward and cross the threshold. This does help. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. The living room is almost exactly as you saw it the other day. Oh no! What if she didn't make it home last night? Whatever happened to Stella doesn't look like it happened here. Doesn't look like there was a struggle or anything. Unless it happened in another room. Maybe someone or something caught her off guard. You didn't have to add that last part. I'm gonna forget that you said that and just be thankful that this doesn't look like a crime scene. Okay, I don't think we're okay. Investigate the kitchen. Stella's kitchen is messier than she left it yesterday. A couple of cabinets are hanging open and a loaf of bread sits on the counter by a used butter knife. Someone was here after Stella and I left yesterday. We didn't leave the kitchen like this. It's normal to me. So what? Do you think someone rummaged through the kitchen? She must have come home last night. Why would anyone else leave the living room in one piece just to trash the kitchen? I mean, the town's surrounded by monsters. Maybe they got hungry. Or maybe she came home last night, had a snack, and didn't feel like putting the things away. I feel that. But then that leaves us with another question. She came home last night. Where did she go? And why did she leave? And why haven't we been able to reach her? Go to her room. Oh my god, it's worse than the rest of the place. You make your way down the hall to what you assume to be Stella's room. She's not here. It was a little untidy. It's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedroom. There aren't any signs of violence. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I've seen someone's room before they had a chance to clean it up for the company. It sure looks like a room. Any thoughts? It's a mess. I don't think there's any clues here. You know, maybe if we check her computer, we'd be like, check the things. Let's check the computer. You want to check Stella's computer? I'm not sure we should be snooping on a computer. Isn't that an invasion of privacy? You already broke into her house, right? For all we know, there could be some sort of clue on there, like a note detailing exactly where she is. We didn't break into her house. The door was left wide open. Okay, I'm with Avery. Well, we don't find Stella, and it's all because we didn't snoop on her computer. Stella didn't want us to snoop. She shouldn't have gone missing. I don't make the rules. Okay, but what if she's been gossiping about us? Okay, look, I know it's invasion of privacy. We gotta do what we can. Let's see if it's a password. Kanika's got a point, Avery. There probably isn't anything worth finding here. You're no fun, but fine. We won't snoop around Stella's computer. No, Kanika's right. There probably isn't anything helpful on there. I honestly didn't even think about how this might not be a good idea. Good call. Quietly back away from the computer. Okay, fine. Fair enough. It's probably not a good use of our time. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. I don't think so either. This is what her room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that's changed is the computer getting a lot fancier. It could use a few more house plants. I put together some trimmings after we found her. Aw, she still does those corkboards with string things. She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything, but they're more for decoration anyway. I don't know, I kind of disagree with you there. Leave. You turn to leave Stella's house, but then she comes back! Okay, so she probably came home last night, but she's not here now. We don't have any idea where she might have gone. I thought I was overreacting this morning. I hope she would just be sleeping in. I can't believe she's actually missing. We'll find her. Where to next? We're gonna have to find her next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Consequences of my actions are it seems like I've gotten older. Or taking it in stride. And I still have a powerful build. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.